Good morning. Would you please stand and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Would you please remain standing for a moment of silence? Thank you. Please be seated. And now for your SheaTV news.
Good morning, Scorpions. It is Friday, February 8th, and you are watching SheaTV. We have a special report about the girls' volleyball team, so let's hear what Coach Swigart has to say. The girls' volleyball team started the All-Star season just the way they wanted when both teams won their opening games at Vista Verde on Wednesday night. The 7th grade got things started and played well, but you have to say this night belonged to Rain Brooks. She did what hardly any player could ever do. She served 25 times in a row and scored every time for a complete shutout, 25-0. That is amazing. Even when the other team returned the ball, our girls sent it right back to them. Matches are the best out of 3, so the team won the second game in a much closer match of 25-19. Several 7th graders played well the second game. The 8th grade team also won, but it was a bit closer as they split the first 2 games, but came on strong in the deciding third game, winning 15-3. The 2 super servers, Maya Shielson and Gracie Phelps, contributed with some big streaks and led the team in the serving department. Maya also was a force at the net, rejecting some hits by the other team. And as usual, Avery Graber was solid in her play. The next game is Thursday against Desert Shadows. All right, volleyball team, way to go. Nice work, and thanks for writing that up for us, Coach Swigart. Okay, Valentine's Day will be here in less than a week. So let your friends know how much you care and that you're thinking about them by buying a Valentine's gram. They cost just $1, and they're going to be sold during lunch on Tuesday and Wednesday. The cost is just $1, and then your friend will receive those 8th period on Valentine's Day. Okay, meetings on campus. Student Council, you have a meeting on Tuesday, February 12th after school from 2:45 till 3:45. And yearbook, just another reminder that you have some huge deadlines coming up so that you will have 2 meetings next week, both on Monday and on Wednesday. And both meetings will be from 2:45 to 4. See Mrs. Erickson with any questions. Let's keep bringing in those box tops. Remember, we had first place with Miss Amaton and second place with Mr. Runyon. I think we can top those numbers. We have like 58 and 18. So I really think we can get those numbers up, and that money is used for really good things at our school. So turn those into your I&E teacher. 8th graders, a reminder that coming up on Monday, you want to look extra nice and bring that big smile because we're going to do the panoramic picture. So we've got a retake of all the 8th graders on Monday. So please be sure to be here. Don't be absent so you can be in that picture. All right, rounding out today's news, we have a special video featuring Principal Lawrence. So he's going to cover 3 important points. So stay tuned for what his talking points are. Meanwhile, let's round it out with our lunch choices for today. We have chicken nuggets with a wheat roll, stuffed crust cheese pizza, and a fruit and cheese pack. You guys have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you right back here on Monday. 8th graders, be sure to be here for that picture. Have a good one.
Good morning, Shea. Let me first tell you, it is cold outside. I'm freezing. Okay, now I got that out of the way. I want to talk to you about 3 things this morning. The first thing is our brand new student staff shout outs. Now, I know you've got amazing, wonderful teachers, and they tell you that you're wonderful. Hopefully, they're telling you that you're wonderful every day. But there's not very many opportunities for you to get to thank your teachers. So, Student Council, thank you so much. You've created something called staff. Whoa, there we go. Staff shout outs. These are available at least up in the office. We hope to put them in other places too. But it's your opportunity to recognize a teacher who means something to you. Just a chance to say, hey, thank you for what you do each and every day. So there is this box up in the office with some staff shout outs, and we actually have a few in here. So I'm going to read a couple that are in here today. This one is for Miss Amanda from Jamie. Thanks for helping students that need assistance and for being kind. This one's to Miss Elsie from Anthony. Thank you for being kind and making being an office aide fun. These next 3 are for Mr. Boyette. This is from Owen. Mr. Boyette, thank you for being very charismatic. Love that. This is from Mallory. Mr. Boyette, thank you for making theater an amazing experience. And this one from Mr. Boyette to Mr. Boyette is from Alexandra and Jamie for being very nice and visiting us every day during the office aid. And he's very outgoing too. I wanted you guys to know that this exists up in the office, so we get a chance to just show some gratitude for our teachers who work hard for you each and every day. That's number one. Second thing I wanted to talk about is PDA. Now, for those of you who don't know what the initials PDA stand for, that is public display of affection. And all that means is the hugging, kissing, hand-holding, that type of thing. So we're seeing a lot of that out on the campus now. It's up to you who you want to date, when you want to date. Personally, I tell my kids they can't date until college and a master's degree. I don't really tell them that. But who you date is fine, but this is a professional environment. And so in a professional environment, we want to teach and model for you how to act in a professional environment. In a professional environment, it's not really appropriate to, be long hugs and kisses and that type of thing. It's just not the appropriate place to do that. If you want to do that off campus, that is your and your family's business. But on campus, let's please keep that to a minimum. So if you could do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. The third thing I have on the agenda for my message this morning is this. Hopefully you can hear that. That is the Circle of Life, and that is the song that plays at the beginning of each and every day. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a new song. So, Shea, here's what I want you to do. If you have some suggestions for a new song, just go out and get a sheet of paper, write that suggestion, put your name on it, give it to your teacher. Teachers, if you can just put them in my box as you get them. We'll read some suggestions out loud, and the one that makes me laugh the most and is the most interesting suggestion will be the one that we play at the beginning of the morning each day. Folks, that is all I have for you today. Shea, thank you for your time. Have a fantastic day.